IPM is integrated pest management. We've had great success with trapping instead of using any kind of rodenticide chemical on school sites. You know, how many gophers were caught in the month of January, February, March, April, May, June? It's competitive. It's, yeah, hey, how many gophers did you guys get yesterday? How many gophers did you guys get? You know, and it's kind of, they enjoy it. You get the bragging rights, and we aerate and fertilize, and any of the pruning that we're doing on our trees on the school sites, we recycle the chips and we'll put them on fence lines, flower beds to reduce the use of Roundup. And we found out with this drought that we only need to water 3 days out of the week instead of the 7 that we were doing. So we reduce the water that way, which again reduces floods or puddles for mosquitoes, and add door sweeps to some of the doors where we've traced where the insects were coming through the doorways. You know, we set glue traps out on at the doorways, at the door jambs, and we were finding out that it was catching them. We were catching them right at the door jambs, so we ended up putting sweeps and, you know, closing any gaps to stop the insects from coming in. And if there's any kind of a water or food source inside, they're going to get in, and we'll check. If we have to check daily, we will, or weekly, we'll check and monitor, see, hey, what are we getting here? Are we getting 2 a week? Are we getting, you know, 20 a week? We got a problem. Using less pesticide in the classroom. And if we can control the exterior for them from coming in, that's less that we'd have to treat on the inside. You know, we're finding that out we're checking sewer drains that are close to the buildings, you know, to where they're, you know, we'll lift the lid up and you'll see you'll see tons of them coming out. So we'll treat just that area, and it does a really good job eliminating, that's less that are coming in the building. So you get the excitement. The secretaries, food service, you know, we're just like, hey, we've got them. We know where they're coming from. Hey, we're going to seal this, and then we put the traps out. It's like, I'll go in, and they're like, hey, John, there was none this morning, or they were, you know, like, okay, we found their way, they're coming, and let's get this taken care of. Let's target this area and get it sealed off.